Good evening, non-existent viewers. It is TVB, and I'm here with the first official movie review of 2021. I just saw The Marksman, which is a new action movie starring Liam Neeson as he plays a veteran living on, near the border area of the United States and Mexico, and he has to take care of a young boy named Miguel. He's taking him to his family in Chicago after his mother is killed by the cartel, and he's basically going on a quest to get this boy to his family while being chased by these villainous cartel gangsters. I saw the trailer for The Marksman like a week ago when I saw Monster Hunter, and I had some fairly optimistic expectations going into it. I mean, I love Liam Neeson. He's one of my favorite actors, and this film had a really promising premise as well. It's like, okay, so it's taking place near the border, and it's like, oh, there's cartels, there's border patrol. Like, this could make for not only just an engaging action movie, but also an engaging commentary on the situation we have in the southern border, which has been such a huge hot topic in recent years. And regardless of your opinions on building a wall or open borders or immigration or what have you, I really feel like this is something we could all take some more appreciation of. That there's that cinema is acknowledging that social issues like this. But then I realized, oh no, it has a January release date. And January is the month that's notorious for shooting out just terrible movies. And Liam Neeson, something I've realized, Liam Neeson appears in a new action movie every January as well. He's been in The Commuter, he's been in Nonstop. Walking away from The Marksman, I can tell you right now that the biggest issue with this film is wasted potential. Don't get me wrong, technically speaking, this film is spot on. The technical work, the cinematography, the sound effects, the score, the action scenes, that's all top notch. Liam Neeson kicks a lot of buttons and takes a lot of names in this film, and the action scenes are few and far between, but they're pretty stellar for the most part. And him and the boy Miguel, their performances, very engaging performances, of course. You just expect that from an actor like Liam Neeson. And I'd say the villains in this film were probably most engaging characters in the entire film. I mean, I'm tempted to say that. Maybe I actually, now that I think about it, I think Liam Neeson, Miguel, and the cartel members are all equally as engaging, because part of what makes an engaging villain is how much you want to see their downfall. And these cartel guys, they are assholes. I mean, you do kind of sympathize with the lead one nearing the end of the film, but they do obviously some really horrible, heinous things throughout the film. And eventually, you just want to see them, kick the bucket in a really gruesome, grisly way. This film didn't really utilize its R rating that well, which I usually don't care about ratings in movies. You can have a really engaging action film with a PG-13 rating, but this film went for the R rating, but it's really not that gruesome. Yeah, there's bloody moments, there's violence, and there's some language, but it didn't really go as all out on it as you'd expect some films to do so. And I feel another issue I had with this film is the trailers gave way too much away. Like I said, I saw the trailer for this movie of when I saw Monster Hunter last weekend. You guys might have seen the trailer. The boy, Miguel's mother dies in the first act of the film. She's shot down by one of the cartel members and begs Liam Neeson hey, take my son to Chicago. It's her dying breath. I feel that scene would have been more depressing if it wasn't given away in the trailer. Because I hate it when trailers do this, dude. They take the entire movie and just stuff it into 2.5 minutes. No, tell us what's going on, give us an idea of the premise, but, keep it vague. And the trailer for this film wasn't vague. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm keeping this review pretty straight to the point, because there really isn't that much to be said about The Marksman, in all honesty. It's really just your typical, January action movie. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's far from the worst, film that is released during this infamous month every year. It's not a bad movie, it's just, I expected more from it, to put it that way. Or maybe I expect a little too much, but regardless, I'm giving The Marksman a 5 out of 10 stars. It's a meh film. Alright, so The Marksman. I'm not too sure what the cinema scene is for you guys in whatever area you live in, but if you've seen The Marksman, and if you do you agree with me? Say, is this it's okay, or is it great? Is it terrible? Is it anywhere in between? Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have spring semester classes starting on Tuesday, and I got a job and I got like a lot of shifts in the next 2 weeks. The gigs ends at the end of the month, but still, it's like I'm in for a very, very busy semester. And Adobe Premiere has been kind of screwy lately with my editing software has been screwy because it's like Adobe changed like software, so I still gotta figure that out. And honestly, it's a miracle that my editing. It's a miracle if I can even edit and upload this video tonight. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and stay beastly.